Okay, so I've had a few requests on how I created the file for this hoodie. So I decided I am going to walk you through it. I use Hatch. You can use whatever software you want, but like I said, I'm using Hatch. First thing you're going to do is create your lettering. So in this case, we're going to go Mum. It's only small, 10 mil high. So, but we want it in a different font. So let's try, I'm going to use College. Now, not the College Applique. Even though we're going to be doing Applique, we don't want that. We want just plain College. Now, we need to resize it because it's a bit small. So we're going to make it up here. We're going to make it 90 mil high. Now that's just going to fit my Barradin big frame. So what we're going to do is make it, we're going to unlock it, and we're going to make that 25, which is 250. So it's a bit thinner. You'll see it over here in my Docker, my objects. What we're now going to do is select it, and we're going to break it apart. Then we're going to select it all again, break it apart, select it all again, and we can't break it apart any further. So we want to keep breaking it apart until that's grayed out. You cannot break it apart anymore. Now, what we're then going to do is we are going to click out of lettering and go down to Edit Objects, and we're going to click Weld. With everything selected, we're going to click Weld. See how it flattens it all out. The next step, so if you look in, yeah, I've got it as satin stitch. We can change that to a tatami. No drama. Done. But it has changed in the Docker. So we want that U. Drag that down into there. Too easy. Now, what we're going to do is go back up to our text objects again. We're going to create lettering that goes across. Lettering. In this case, we're going to, I don't know, throw in my cat's names. So we've got George, Georgie. We've got Freya and Aries. So there's our names. We're going to make them a different colour so they stand out a bit. So we'll go, that one will do. So we want to make them nice, pretty. My favourite to use is Edwardian script, just because I think it's cute. And we want to make that, just grab onto there, make it basically fit our frame. There's 1, 2. Now that we've got that, while we've got it selected, we want to go down to create layouts. We want to create an outline and offset. So we want an offset, not an outline. Now I make my offsets 5 millimeters, and we only want an offset count of 1. It doesn't matter what you make the border because we're going to change it to a fill stitch in a minute. So I would say satin, go OK. Now it's going to give us little things like that. So then we're going to select them, and then we might make them a pretty pink colour. And we are going to go up to the top here, go on fill. Now we want to move those to in front of, or behind, up one. Then, while that's selected, still, we go up to Edit Objects, Remove Overlaps. And while we're waiting for that to remove, there we go. Now you'll see in the docker here, it's all in bits and pieces. We can get rid of that now. We get rid of the pink. So now we've got it exactly as you say it. The only thing I haven't done that I did with the other one was put little love hearts in between the writing, which, you do at the same time as your text. Next step, might be easier to go colours, select mum again. Then we're going to go down to Applique, and we're going to click on Convert to Applique. That will give you everything that you need to make the mum. You might need to come in some places and fix up the satin border. To do that, you just break apart the applique, click on that one, on which one you think you need to fix. Go up to Edit Objects, Reshape. See how we've got 2 here. So what we might do is get rid of that one, but straighten that one back up. Yeah, it's a little crooked, but we can soon give it a little bit of tweaking here and there. Oh. Anyway, a little bit of tweaking. At a distance, you can't notice a slight bend anyway. And that is how I have done it. All good.